What is up, my AIDS-filled, cum-filled, assholes, bitches, sluts, fat whores, pubes, cunts, all of the above? We've made it to Spawn issue 100. 100. Look at that shit. The big 100. Time fucking flies. And if you have actually watched every single one of these videos since we started this shit, fuck. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm gonna give you a little round of applause here. Yeah! Alright. You dickheads ready? Let's go. In the 8th circle of hell, there are screams of death and torture. The stench of burning flesh riddles the place. But there is one scream that can be heard above all else, and that is Malbolgia's scream. Malbolgia is pissed off because Spawn is not doing the shit he wants him to do. And Mammon knows this. Mammon is like, so, things aren't going as planned, huh? And Mammon is mocking Malbolgia, and Malbolgia is like, bitch, please, this is my realm. Don't talk shit to me. I have all the power here. You have no say in what I do. And Mammon's like, not yet, I don't. Spawn continues to interrogate Ab and Zab after his fight with Urizen, and they're like, Malbolgia wanted to kill you because, you know, he knew you wouldn't listen to him, and he wants to jumpstart this war between heaven and hell. You see, Malbolgia wants to take over hell. All of it. But on the other end, Wanda is being rushed to the hospital because of her baby. Something's wrong. Spawn and Angela talk this over, and Spawn says, no, I'm gonna do what I have to do, and I have to do it alone. Cagliostro tells him that there's actually a gateway to hell here in the alleys where he first appeared, and Spawn walks through that gateway. In the Spawn comics, hell is a place that is so awful, so evil, so terrible, that you actually can't even really comprehend how terrible it is. And every person who enters hell, the pathway and the layout is different, but it's still the same hell. So Spawn walks down through hell, getting ready to approach Malbolgia. As Spawn walks through, he encounters the edgy motherfucker that he threw off of a building a couple issues ago. And this dude says, what the fuck, man, we made a deal. You said I would have your powers and shit. And then Spawn says, you fucked yourself. This is your fault. Now deal with it. Spawn approaches giant Malbolgia and he says, I've come for you. And yeah, this is it, boys. And then Spawn ferociously starts punching and kicking Malbolgia. Now the fact that he can actually punch Malbolgia and make him bleed is an insane feat. Because Hell Kings are fucking infinitely powerful in their own realms. And Spawn is in Malbolgia's realm. So he is pretty much making an all-powerful, nigh fucking omnipotent god bleed with just punches and kicks. Granted, he's not like actually really hurting Malbolgia, so Malbolgia swats him away and says, you fucking insignificant creature. Okay, I know I change up the words a little bit to make him mine, but it's fucking funny, alright? Spawn tells Malbolgia that he's no one's slave, and Malbolgia tells him, do you think you're anything besides what I allow you to be? I could wipe you away in an instant, as he like pokes through Spawn's skull. And then he says, if you destroy me, you become me. Are you prepared to deal with that? And then Angela arrives. As Wanda's in the hospital in critical condition, Terry prays to God that Wanda be okay. And then Wanda starts to flatline a little bit. Malbolgia keeps talking shit, and Spawn and Angela start to kick his ass a little bit. Spawn's kicking him in the face, Angela's slicing his chest. They both punch Malbolgia at the same time, and they're so strong that it sends Malbolgia flying through the air. Now this fucking pisses Malbolgia off. He says, who do you think you are? You are nothing. I am Malbolgia, Lord of Hell. I am spite. I am deceit. And I am pain. I am unholy wrath. I am the black heart of the universe. And he fucking crushes Spawn's head into the fucking ground. Malbolgia continues to rant saying, I am immortal. I am the slayer of the righteous and the devourer of hope. Then he says, I am, and Angela guts him, saying, getting on my nerves. And he says, you little bitch. And then she throws her angelic lance into his neck. Spawn gets up feeling all woozy because his head has just been fucking flattened into the ground by an all-powerful fucking devil. And then as he gets up, Angela thinks Malbolgia is dead, but Malbolgia faked it and stands up and throws her angelic lance through her body. And obviously, since Angela was a brief kind of love interest for Spawn, and Spawn really cares about her because she's a really close friend, he goes into a pure rage. He pulls out her holy sword from her sheath and charges at Malbolgia, leaping at him, screaming while he does it. And with that slash, Spawn decapitates Malbolgia, holding his head high as a victory. Spawn has a war cry, and this war cry literally shakes the very timbers of creation and reverberates across worlds. Mammon is actually very impressed by this because he knows how powerful a Hell King is because he himself is a Hell King. And he says, oh, saves me the fucking trouble of having to do it myself. Mammon shows him Malbolgia's throne and says, you're welcome to take it and to become the new Hell King. And Spawn says, fuck this, and walks away with Angela's body, essentially. And obviously this pisses Mammon off, and he shouts, we're not done with you yet. Don't think for a second that we are. Spawn then travels to heaven where he brings Angela's dead body. Heaven says that Spawn is able to be redeemed, and they offer him access to heaven. And Spawn says, I don't want your redemption or your forgiveness. You're all the fucking same. Just stay away from my earth. But to show some gratitude, one of the angels go and actually heal Wanda, because you can remember earlier she was like fucking injured and like flatlined. After the kids are born, Wanda's talking to Al Simmons' grave, telling him that the twins are beautiful, that she's feeling great, that Terry's looking younger than he ever has before, and that she thinks about him every day, and how she wants him to know that she's happy. But Spawn is perched above the city, knowing what he has become. The shadows on this planet and all of them that surround it belong to him now. He is them. He is Spawn. And that, my friends, wraps up Spawn issue number 100. Yeah. Now we're gonna go past it and fucking go all the way to 300, whatever the fuck we're at by the time we get there. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.